So you're looking for a new place to live in the Dallas area and you really want a luxury high-rise apartment? You better watch this video. My name is Andrew Mason and I am an apartment locator and realtor in the Dallas, Texas area. I help people every single day move to Dallas in high-rise luxury apartments and buy their future homes. The apartment community that I'm about to show you is one of my clients' top picks when they're moving to the Dallas area or relocating from one area of Dallas to another. And we're going to talk about all of those details. So let's get started. There are two phases in this community, and this is the lobby of the first building that was finished being built in 2022. Every single one of the communities that belongs to this developer has this cool looking water fountain in their lobby area. Their intent for that water fountain is for it to be a meeting place for people in the community to connect. One thing you'll notice throughout this community is how many spaces there are for amenities like this library for working from home. The gym in this apartment community is one of my favorites. It is absolutely stunning. So it has a nice yellow entryway right into the gym with lockers to put your stuff. And there's more equipment than you could probably ever imagine being in an apartment gym. I didn't want to film every square foot of it because there were people working out and I didn't want to invade their privacy. But you've got two squat racks and a Stairmaster, ellipticals. If you could think of it, they've probably got it. This nice green area to do kind of like more cardio type stuff. And then one of my favorite things that I don't see a ton in apartment complexes is this big yoga studio. And they actually do classes here like yoga and Pilates and all kinds of stuff. The pool area is totally decked out. A pretty gloomy day, so unfortunately the lighting here doesn't make it look as pretty as it really is. But you've got multiple grills, fire pit, and a really, really pretty pool area. The tile here from a bird's eye view looks like a hot spring or was designed to look like one. But I just love how many seating spaces there are. The parties at this pool during the summer are phenomenal. And sometimes you'll even catch a celebrity or two here. As far as community environment goes, this is a great place to get to meet people, especially if you're not originally from the area. Another perk about this pool is that it is heated, so you could swim in it year round, although, people don't typically end up doing that, unfortunately, but it is something that you could go jump into in the winter if you'd like. Parking can always be a bit of a concern for people when they're moving to a high-rise in the city, but it's not something you really even have to think about with this apartment. You've got 9 floors for residents to park on, with the first floor being for guests. And then the best part for all the people that have pups that they're bringing with them, you get this nice little dog park and dog grooming station that is only for residents to be able to use. So it's a nice place to let your dog off the leash for a bit. Between the two buildings, there's this long outdoor hallway that connects the two. There is a private entrance in the second community, so you don't have to walk down this if you don't want to, but if you wanted to go from one building to another, this is here. Once you make it into the lobby, you are greeted again with tons of greenery and that infamous green faucet for you to be able to fill up your water bottles with filtered water. I didn't get the chance to mention it when it was on screen at the other phase, but both have mail rooms like this and package lockers for your convenience. This is the little community area in the second building. They call it the pink room. Can't really tell in the video, but all the walls are pink, and they've got these nice little work from home pods that are completely soundproof on the inside. They've got outlets, and it's just a nice little area if you want to get some work done and don't want to be in your apartment or don't want to be sitting out in the open. Then they've got a larger one there, but there was somebody sitting in it, so I didn't get a video of that. One of my favorite perks on the first floor is they've got the Meteor Cafe. They have food, coffee, pastries, wine, all kinds of things, and as a resident, you would get 10% off there. And then there's this second commercial space that will be filled at some point that will probably have some kind of restaurant or something like that in there. We're going to be starting out looking at 2 floor plans in the first phase. There are a tad bit of differences that I'll get into, mostly just with the appliance between the two buildings. This is their studio apartment. Now, I'll say the square footage, but they only count livable square footage in all of their apartments, so it's a tad bit bigger than the same square footage at a different building. But this is really a 1-bedroom. It has kind of the soft loft feel with the door that closes the bedroom, but I understand why they call it a studio. It's listed at 500 square feet. It's probably more comparable to something that's like 560 square feet. You've got tons of cabinet space in the kitchen. Now, this is the biggest difference between the first phase and second. You do have a little bit tinier appliances. These buildings were inspired by architects coming out of Amsterdam, and so it's got a little bit of a European touch and feel to it. A good sized closet for an efficiency apartment like this, so definitely no complaints on that front. All the units have washer and dryer, and you can expect an apartment like this at this community to run you in the range of about $1,800 to $2,000 a month. Moving on to their biggest one-bedroom apartment floor plan, and one of the most stunning apartments that I've ever seen in Dallas. It's a corner unit with a nice concrete pillar in the living area and just has tons of space for you to really create the space that you want in a one-bedroom apartment. There's plenty of room to even throw a desk in here. As you can see, they fit a dining table, full living room set, but if you're living by yourself, a dining room table is probably more than what you would really ever need. Good kitchen, a bit bigger fridge than what's in the studio, but still the same size stovetop and oven area. This apartment is listed at 782 square feet, but honestly, probably feels a little bit closer to the high 8s or 900 square foot apartment at a different community. The closet space in this is a bit unique. It's not a walk-in closet, but let me tell you, there is tons of space in here. So you've got these on each side, 2 big areas to hang clothes, drawers on each, and then shelves on the cabinets right above the drawers. For this floor plan, depending on the view and whether or not that it has a balcony, you could expect to pay somewhere in the range of $24,000 all the way up to $3,000 per month. Again, you've got city views, non-city views, balconies, and no balcony. And then to get a closer look at the appliances in the first phase or building of this community, they are a bit tinier. I know it's hard to tell in this video, but that oven is small. Microwave's fine, and then the fridge, it's not bad, but it's definitely not big. And, compared to other luxury apartments, this is something that you might have to be okay with just giving up a little bit. But I do think the rest of this floor plan really makes up for it. This is the first apartment in the second phase of this community. This is a 1-bedroom with a den. It is really well laid out. A bit of a tighter floor plan just in general compared to other 1-bedrooms with a den, but I like that about this unit because it really maximizes the space that it has. So you've got this beautiful den area that's separated by this wood panels right there. Kind of gives a real nice aesthetic feel. As a man, I don't know how to decorate too well, but I think this apartment shows off what the capabilities of somebody who has those types of skills would be able to actually do. Again, washer and dryer is included. You already see the fridge is a bit different than what was in the other 2 floor plans. And then there's even a great bedroom and bathroom that you're about to take a look at here. And the storage space, again, it's real nice, not huge walk-in closets, but really does maximize the space that you have with all the extra built-ins. And I just love the way that those built-ins look with that wood paneling and black hardware. This floor plan is listed at 628 square feet, which it's much bigger than that. You could expect this floor plan to go for around $2,600 to $2,900 per month. It's a pretty good deal for a 1-bedroom with a den. To get a closer look at the appliances here, you've got a bigger stovetop, actual full-size burners, a nice big oven that's more comparable to what you would see elsewhere, and then this double-sided fridge and freezer down at the bottom. Definitely a step up from what's in the first phase. And for our last floor plan that we're going to be looking at, this is the 2-bedroom, or one of the 2 floor plans in the 2-bedroom in the phase 2 of this community. I love the way this one's laid out. It has great use of the kitchen space, even a nice little room for a dining table. People could throw a desk there instead if you don't want the dining table, but you've also got that second bedroom if you needed it. Living room is great. You've got these huge windows, and there are a couple of these on property with a big, large terrace if that's something that you're interested in. This floor plan is listed at 932 square feet, but again, kind of more comparable to something that's about 1050 square feet, pushing up to 1100 square feet at another community. All the built-ins are the same as what you see in phase 1, along with the black tile and all the bathrooms. My favorite part of this apartment is actually over in the primary suite, which you'll get to see in just a second. This floor plan always sits on the corner of the building, so you get these windows that go all the way around the bedroom, which A, great aesthetic, B, the lighting in here is just absolutely incredible. One of my favorite features in apartments like this is good lighting. You live in a high-rise, you definitely want to maximize that space. And then you might not be seeing a closet, but here it is in this walkway. Between the two sides here and the closet on the other side, you've got a good amount of closet space in this apartment. It's not a walk-in closet like most people might think that they want or need, but really this is just about the same as any walk-in closet you're gonna find in a 2-bedroom apartment in Dallas. The bathroom in here is my favorite because of this window here. Very rarely do you see windows in bathrooms, and well, if you like that natural aesthetic to get ready in, this would definitely be the apartment for you. One big change for the 2 bedrooms in phase 2, not only do you get this big nice fridge, you also get filtered water in a pitcher right there, which I think is just such a nice touch. And the ice machine is a tad bit different. You get crushed ice in addition to just regular ice, which, I mean, you know, whatever, not the biggest deal in the world. Each building has 3 elevators and a freight elevator, and the freight elevator has outside access, so moving is super simple. You just pull the truck back up to there, and the freight elevator is right inside those doors. Over the years, Design District has changed a ton, and let's be honest, the walkability has gotten a ton better. And this pathway that you see right here will take you about a mile and jump you straight on Katy Trail. Right across from the entrance of URBY is the Virgin Hotel, where there's a bar, coffee shop, and a place to grab a quick bite to eat. And then down the road just a little bit further is the Mexican, which is one of the top spots to eat in the Dallas area. Continuing down Highline Drive right here, you run into a lot more places. Just to name a few: DeLuca, Carbone, Meddlesome Moth, Ascension Coffee Shop. There's so much over here in the Design District area that you definitely don't want to miss out on. If you're looking to live in one of the most luxury high-rise communities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, URBY should be at the top of your list. They are always running extremely crazy specials, so make sure you reach out to me before you tour so I can get you all the most up-to-date information as well as availability for your time frame. Thanks so much for watching that apartment tour. If you're looking to move in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or want more information on this specific community, there's a link in the description to get connected with me. You can text, call, or fill out a form that'll provide all your information in addition to what you're looking for. You can also catch me on all other social media platforms where you can find more short-term videos like this one, where I focus a little bit more on specific apartments in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. For now, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you next time.